You know, try to get any kind of consciousness of a camera being around, get that out of your mind, and just sort of, this is what your situation is, you're in it, go. Says, okay. Yeah.
Intense, Danny. It's an intensity. You know, are you tough with your own work, Danny? When you see your own work, I mean, some actors they find pleasure when they see themselves in the camera. Some actors they don't like to see themselves much at all. How does it work for you? Do you consider yourself a tough critic with your own work, or you let it go once everything is done? Like you just did it, it's done. I'm not going to dwell on it. How does it work?
I'm tough on myself, but I don't do that anymore. I used to do that. Oh my God, I used to torture myself with this. I really did. And I just, got over that. But I have to be honest with you. I would like to tell you something different, but I love looking at myself.
You do? You're fine, baby. Ladies, can you come across in such a serious way? You do?
I do, yeah.
Are you aware of that?
To a fault, maybe. Yeah.
You're aware,
I try to lighten up, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's true.
But hey,
it's
so good.
No, I see people that are like, oh, I can't stand looking. I don't want to watch myself. I'm like, I love it. I'm rewinding. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, well, you see, you're lucky because you're good. That's what it's like.
No, it's not bad. This is a megalomaniac.
But no, I mean, we have to be. I mean, ego is part of the equation. But sometimes it's like a Russian teacher that I had a long time ago, she said that it's better left the ego on hold. Just leave the ego at the door. When we're walking, when we're working, I just want your instrument. That's all. She used to say, I don't want any ego. I know it's hard, but we're going to try to let the ego right at the door.
Yeah.
I'm working with instruments now.
Yeah.
And she was extremely tough on it. She was like, and I remember saying, oh my God, I'm going to die with this woman. I'm going to die with this woman. She's so tough. This is going to be hell for me. And it was 2 years. She was from Kiev. She was an acting coach. And I remember that she was very tough. We would study Chekhov, and we would take maybe 3-4 different classes for one just simple moment. The beginning. She said the beginning. Because actors, sometimes we want to, get ahead with pages and with the amount of work.
Of course.
You want to, but no. She said, how dare you to just go forward when you not even have the beginning.
That's the other thing, going back to that, the whole, again, parallels, the analogy between boxing and acting, or a lot of art. With acting, again, it's the rudimentary things, the fundamentals. Just understanding these things and the conditioning, like what you're talking about, the conditioning, making this part of now your whole thing. It's, oh God, I have to do this again. You do it again, you do it again, you do it again, and the repetition. And it gets into your whole thing, and it becomes you, it becomes part of you.
No,
you have to do that. Now some people don't, they don't want to do that. They want to say, let me get in front of a camera, let me get on stage, let me do something. It's just like a fighter. Well, let me get in the ring and start. Well, okay, you could do that if you want to, but you better have some sort of a thing,
Yeah, it's like getting into the zone.
And getting into the zone. When you see those great fighters, like I was talking about, when you see the really good fighters, they have fundamentals down. They may have little holes in their techniques and stuff, which we all, kind of do, and they try to compensate for that. But they have fundamentals down, and you have to have that. You have to have that discipline.
And great teachers, great trainers. Like Joey said, it's hard to find sometimes trainers that care about the fighters. But great acting coaches, like great directors. They just I don't know. They have to have a special something, Danny, and
Yeah, they have to have a passion. They have to have something that's like there's an investment somehow that they're.
Right, and it feels great when you feel that the energy of the director, because some directors are they don't quite understand the actor's approach, if I may say. Like they are pretty much about it depends. Like some directors, they seem to know.
Yeah.
The actors, let's say Woody Allen, or give you a Fellini, for example, or even Kenneth Branagh. He knows actors very well.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
He's studied his whole life, and he's done all the classics, but he understands the actor's process. So they have, I don't know if it's the energy or just
some sort of sensitivity to what's going on there. Some sort of, right?
sensitivity.
Yeah, right.
The sensitivity, because you're in a special moment there when you, whatever you're bringing, if you're doing a scene or a monologue, or just a private moment, if you will,
Yeah,
you need somebody who's going to be able to let you continue. Like it's just, it's got to be very, it's a gentle hand. I
Yes.
think great directors have
yes.
very gentle hands and they're careful. Maybe
Yeah.
not saying much, just giving the specific notes or whatever you need. But it's just that I think it's challenging. It's challenging for actors to work with different directors and to mix it up all the energy. It's just,
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, it's fun. But I like to see great work too. Like I told you, there's a lot of stuff on TV and
Oh my God,
sometimes
there's so much stuff.
there's so much.
There really is, I know.
And the television is like all, whether it's HBO, Showtime, Encore, like they have all this.
Even the networks now.
Even the
have good
networks
stuff
now.
Now. Yeah. It's not like how it used to be.
No. Everything is changing.
Yeah.
Now, what makes a script appealing to you? What kind of story? What kind of like? Once you read it and say, okay, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it. What makes you shake? What makes you tremble? Because some actors, they say they like to do it when they feel a little scared, when they feel a little bit, I'm afraid of this material. I mean, do you ever feel challenged about what you read? How does it work for you when you make that decision? I want to do this.
Yeah. That's a great question. You know,
I'm not trying to be tough, Danny. God
No.
knows I'm not
No, no, no,
tough.
no, no.
But I'm just speaking, you know, because
No.
your work is so, like, you bring so
No.
much edge to what you do, Danny, that, like I said, it's a lot of work.
You're very sweet.
It's a lot of mental work with you.
What
Danny.
happens if I look at something now, a piece of material? To be honest with you, what I'm really looking at is what will really get me is a character, a particular character.
Okay.
Can I get behind this character? Is this something that I think, I don't know, I like this character. There's something about, the character could be, you know, have no redeeming qualities whatsoever. The character can be a piece of garbage, but on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something about, wow, you know, I could see myself perhaps doing that in that particular situation. Let me try to see if I can, you know, get behind this, advocate for this guy. I like this character. I like this. I like how this works. So I'm not one of those people. Again, I'm just being honest. That's like a very literary kind of person. You know, like, you know, there's some. I envy them. I know some guys they'll see and they'll see a script and they love the script. They love the story. They'll tell you the whole thing about. I'm not that type of. I'm more fragmented, and so I see. I like this character. I like this sort of thing. I like the journey.
Right.
Or if there's a certain feel to the script, a certain mood, if you will, or a
Right.
you know, a texture to it, some sort of a thing to it that I say, oh yeah, that's yeah, I like that. I like that. I want to do something. I want to exist. I want to play in that kind of mood, that epic, that whatever. I want to be there in that place.
Nice. Do you keep a diary? Do you like to keep notes of your work, or you don't? I mean, let's say when you're working in a character.
I used to a lot. I still do sometimes. Yeah, I still
Sometimes
do.
you do.
Yeah, I still do. I used to do a lot more. And again, it's one of those things of again, you know, it's discipline in doing those things, tedious things that seem. You're talking about that acting teacher, having you do that over and over again.
Remember.
And you're doing the
It was
repetition
crazy.
of that.
Oh, you out of your mind. I was
Yeah.
out of my mind. I said, we're
Yeah.
going to be the first moment. And she said, we're going to get the first, you come in at the door. Just let's take it from, you know, the door. Let's get the entrance.
Yeah.
And I remember that I just couldn't understand why it was so much work. Why we just not let it go? And I said, why we just
You
not
wanna
let it
poke your eyes out, right?
Yeah, why you just not let
Oh,
it go?
man.
I mean, we just find the moment. We're going to get there, Viera. We're going to get there. Let the process. I was trying to teach the teacher. That was ridiculous. But I remember that she taught me a lot. She said, you got to go back. You can't not even dare. Like, people want to go to the moon, and they not even.
Yeah.
No. You gotta take the play. You gotta take right from the beginning. The beginning is everything. It's when you read a book, the first page.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
if you have a great book, right?
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
A
Sure.
great movie. You think a great movie.
Yeah.
You know, the first 5 minutes, oh, wait a second. You know, it's a great feeling. It's like when the plane is ready to take off.
Yeah.
You know, some movies, they take off immediately. Some they just crash.
Yeah.
Right? The same with plays, I guess, with everything else in life. But she said, go to the beginning. Explore the beginning. Where the character is coming from. What's happening. What's the story. You know, and she was good at breaking things down. Like she literally would break everything down. The simplest moment, she would break it down.
Yeah.
So that was,
and that becomes part of you then. That becomes part of your, if you know, you start doing all this stuff unconsciously then.
Yes.
Subconsciously. It just
right.
becomes part of who
you're so right
you're
on.
doing.
Yeah, it's a muscle.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like a muscle.
When you're training, once again, boxing comes to my head because you're training, you're working, and you do a lot of repetition in boxing,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Like a jab,
Yeah.
throw me a jab, a combination.
Yeah.
You got to do repetition. Why we do that? Number one, because we want to get it right. Okay, in your own style, Sissy, the main objective, Joey says, is to get it right. Whether you're throwing a jab, there's the basics. You got to, in the way you're standing, the way you keep your arms up, and the way you deliver the punch, and the way you bring it back. You want to bring your hands up and keep them up. You just drop the hands.
Yeah.
You're going to let yourself wide open.
Right.
Right? So, but everybody has a way to deliver a jab. So we're going to find a way, your style with the boxing, like really finding yourself. And it's very, I don't know, I just think it is fascinating. And actors, I think great actors, they're hard to describe, but they bring a lot of, they're very specific about their work.
Yeah.
Specific.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And everything could be in the most like little detail, where there's a mannerism and the way you breathe can be.
That's right.
Can be a very different, subtle thing. But it's like you make me go specific. I said I don't want to go that deep with Danny because he said you come across in such a smart way, Danny, that I said to myself, my objective for this interview is to try not to go as deep. But you're the deep calling the deep. You're deep. You make me think about, the fundamentals of acting, man. I'm getting. I said to myself, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go that. Why I'm going like this? I'm sorry, Gloria. She's correcting me. Don't go back in the chair like that. But it just feels so nice to be relaxed and don't forget about posture and all of that.
It's so comfortable here, right?
It is comfortable, right? It's private. We're trying to get it.
Yeah.
Gloria, I don't know. I know the half hour is already gone, so I already see the credits rolling up. Forgetting the.
You didn't play that other Snitches.
Oh, we're gonna play it now. And I love your voice. She should do some voiceovers. She's got a funny voice. Gloria, I don't know if it's possible, but I would like to keep going with Danny for another 10 minutes, and I would like to see if we can show the clip.
Okay, do you want to show the clip right now?
Can you stop the recording, or we're hearing your beautiful voice?
Let me just play the clip, okay?
Okay, from the right and just, no, are you gonna play it? I thought we were gonna stop the show, but I guess we'll keep going. I guess whatever you
We
can.
we could keep going, just keep
All
it
right.
when you want it.
All right. Well, just now that you have you back and forth like that, show me the clip. Let's show us the clip, please, if you have it ready. I think we're gonna have to stop, Gloria. Gloria? Gloria?
Sissy, be quiet, it's coming up.
No, but I don't want it like that. It's a long pause there. We're gonna have to stop the clip.
This town is full of scumbags,
Okay, we're gonna do it.
wannabes, dictators, wise guys, and snitches. I'm done with this. Don't want no part of it no more. But they keep pulling me back. One last job. In this business, one last job means your time has come. My name is Vincent Abelli, and I'm a snitch.
Listen up, boys. These are the rules. I got a bag of cash waiting for the guy that brings me the snitch. You bring me the snitch, you get the cash. As simple as that. That's all you got? Come on. Come on.
This is what we're gonna do, and you hear me out first. We're gonna stop. We're just gonna have it after we roll the credits. When I stop trying to cue it, and then we're gonna show the clip.
Telling me you want me to roll the credits again?
No, what I'm asking you to do is to stop the record right now.
Okay.
Rewind the tape, rewind the DVD, go back. I'm using
You can't
rewinding.
rewind.
No, you can't rewind, but you can stop. Yes, you can, Gloria.
No, you can't, Sissy. There's no way to cue it.
There's no way to cue it even on the DVD
No, there's no way to cue it.
because it's like in the way that you.
There's no way to
I know,
rewind
Gloria.
in the control room. If you want to continue, continue.
Yeah, but the only thing that is not, I'm not crazy about is the back and forth between you and me in the interview.
There's nothing you can do in the control room. There's no way to rewind either the clips or anything else.
Okay, so then we have to just wrap it up there, Gloria, because I don't want anything that
Do
went
whatever
after.
you would like.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to stop. That's
Go
what we're gonna
ahead.
do.
You want to
Okay.
stop?
Yes.
Okay, so we're finished. It's a wrap.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to just because of that back and forth. No, I don't want that. It's like a little bit of a tricky thing, you know. It's too much. I don't want, the magic. It's like, it's just it.
Well, you could edit.
Yeah, but it's like what I was saying, what I was suggesting.
No
Yeah,
way to roll back. They don't have any way to roll
they don't have any way to roll back. I see. Now, is it possible that we can just get another DVD and just do like a 10-minute interview, just the second one?
Do you have another one?
I do have it in the back, and we're gonna just so what I'm gonna do,
The tape is finished anyway.
yeah, but I just wanna have it in different,
amounts of minutes on the XD cam, so that's gonna be finished.